respond appropriately. Yes.
Ned, just want to ask about what's been happening between Turkey and Sweden over the past couple of days. Today, specifically, Swedish ambassador was summoned after there was this demonstration with the puppet of Erdogan being hanged by the city wall in Stockholm. So, does this kind of these kinds of developments, does this give you guys additional concern that the already delayed membership process of Sweden and Finland will be further delayed? What is the timeline that you're looking at right now?
The timeline that we are looking at is as soon as possible.
It's not, I mean, it's sorry to interrupt you, but it's just not realistic, and I think you guys know that as well. So, I mean, are you more concerned over this latest incident? And let's say you guys are now angling for after Turkey's elections.
So, as soon as possible is in fact realistic. That's what we're aiming for. Of course, we know the steps that have to be taken. This is an admission that can only take place with consensus on the part of the 30 current NATO allies. But we've made the point consistently that Finland and Sweden are ready to be NATO allies. They are members of Partnership for Peace, other NATO structures. Their militaries already work seamlessly with our military, and we remain very confident that NATO will formally welcome Finland and Sweden at the first opportunity. We believe that the time is right to finalize their accession process and to welcome them as full members. And we say that knowing that it will enhance their security as NATO allies, as well as that of the Euro-Atlantic region. And we say that not as a disinterested party. It's very much in our national security interest as well. We are and will remain committed to their accession. You can see the strength of our support for their NATO membership in the overwhelming bipartisan vote that took place last year in the U.S. Senate, just weeks after their application was first submitted. In all of this, we've acknowledged the very legitimate security concerns on the part of Turkey. We appreciate the tangible actions Finland and Sweden have already taken to address those concerns, as committed to under the trilateral memorandum of understanding that Turkey signed on the margins of the NATO summit in Madrid in June with Finland and Sweden, including substantially strengthening their bilateral cooperation with Turkey on key security concerns.
When you say time is now and as soon as possible, does that also mean that it is the U.S. assessment that Sweden and Finland has so far fulfilled what they need to do under that memorandum that's signed in Madrid?
That memorandum that was signed in Madrid was signed between Turkey, Finland, and Sweden.
Sure, but the U.S. can have an assessment on whether or not the conditions there are fulfilled. You can have an assessment.
We very much appreciate the tangible actions that both countries have already taken to address those concerns. Ultimately, this is a roadmap for Turkey, Finland, and Sweden to reach the point of accession. And this will be a question for those three countries, even as the United States continues to be very clear that we support their accession as soon as possible. They are ready to be NATO allies, and we look forward to soon welcoming them as NATO allies. Yes, Dylan?